tips of the week. Here we go.
Of the week.
So we just tried this out. Guys, if you text your flight number, just text, like if it's American Airlines.
The iMessage. You have to have iMessage.
What do you mean iMessage?
Like an Apple iMessage.
Oh, like it can't happen if you have an Android?
No.
Sorry, Android lovers. So we just did it right now. So I'm flying next week. So I texted him my flight, and then it shows up with like an underline, and then
Like a link.
like a link, and then he clicked on it, and then it brought him to my flight, and it showed the map of the United States and like where I was going to.
If it's on time.
Everything there.
Everything is there. So that's a handy little tool.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like a group chat with all your family members. Just.
So my family's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
But they stopped my flight. Like it's a little excessive. So now they don't have to. I could just text them the link or the flight number.
Yeah, it's super convenient.
It's gonna make their stalking a little bit easier.
Yeah, you got to help your crazy relatives there. But yeah, that's a helpful tip. So this I found extremely interesting. Leverage free stopover programs. So there's a thing called stopover program.
This has been around for a while.
This I wasn't aware of.
Yes, I'm very familiar with this.
Yes.
So you want to explain what it is?
Yeah, so some airlines offer free to like low cost stopovers that allow you to stay a day or more in an intermediate city without any extra airfare. Meaning that, like, let's say you're traveling from point A to point C, you could stop at point B if it's in the way, and then you could just stop there, enjoy it for one day, and then get back on the plane and go. So I think that's a great little like trick if you want to like just add a little bit more to your it's a fun, get to know another town for a little bit.
Yeah, and that's why if you look at your flights, have you ever noticed that the cheaper flights which never made sense, right? So you look at your flight and you're like, oh, if it's a direct flight, it's more money than the flight that has 2 stops. And you would think, but that's more gas and blah, blah, blah. This is part of that leverage-free stopover program. And that's why they have, and you could pick and choose like how long you want your layover. It's just bringing, tourism to that particular city. So that's why a lot of these have that on there.
Well, the good example that I have here is like the Iceland Air, the airline. They actually have that. They allow it in Renwick. And those programs allow you to, explore those extra places without buying a separate ticket. So I think that's a really cool tip.
Side note, if I'm not mistaken, Japan and Thailand are also offering in-flight, like free in-flight, as long as you're staying within their country and you're visiting, they will offer you kind of like this. It's like tickets that you can actually hop around, and they're not going to charge you extra because they want the tourism to come in.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to talk about the next tip? So this I love. This tip.
This is a hack 3. I was reading it. I will be very honest. As much as I think about planning my trip, I don't think past this. But this is freeze a really good healthy meal before you leave for your travel, so that when you come home, you take it out of the freezer,
just reheat it,
stick it in the microwave oven, and then you guys can unpack, or I can just unpack when they land, and.
I unpack immediately. I put the dirty clothes in the thing. I unpack, put away my stuff, and then I clean my clothes right then and there.
It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't want to talk about what I do.
No, it takes close to the next trip that we take.
Pretty much. If I have another trip coming within a month, why am I going to put away my suitcase?
Right? Why? Why would you want some order? But whatever. That's fine.
But this is a good idea, like just pack up whatever healthy food and then you have it. We are the biggest victims of doing this. We get off the plane and while we're in the Uber, we are ordering Uber Eats so that when we get home, our food is waiting for us in front of our door.
Yeah, which again,
it's terrible.
It's not terrible. Well, it is a lot of money, but it's
garbage usually.
Well, whatever, you're still on vacation. Why not have a little Hungry Bear sub?
I don't think I would, I don't think I can think that far ahead. I don't know.
But it is a great tip.
It is a great tip. It's great for those OCD and pre-planners. I'm not in that category.
Whatever. I think it was a good trip. I mean, a good tip.